guys, Donna here with your weekly mini reading. I hope you are staying warm. It's kind of cold here, so I'm dressed appropriately for that in Indiana. Last week we had listening, manifestation, ideas and inspiration, and then finally for our abundance card was let go of guilt. So I hope you were able to get some messages either through music or through other people, and that you were able to hear what you needed to hear, and you were able to really trust your heart and where it was leading you. This is for November 21st to the 27th. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you know the drill, so I won't go into that. I'm going to call in St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel, and let's see what they have for us this week. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, because I know in America we have Thanksgiving, and it should be fun. A lot of people are going to be traveling, so please be safe and try to really relax and enjoy your family. I know it's been a couple of years of hecticness, and now people are beginning to gather again. Here we go. St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, Gabriel got some for us. There we go. Okay, so they all decided to come out together. So the first card we have is enchantment. Then we have answered prayer. And finally we have balance with an overview of blessings, which is so lovely for Thanksgiving, because at Thanksgiving, you know, we count our blessings and see what, you know, has happened since last Thanksgiving. And I don't know, our tradition was we'd go around the table and say one thing we were thankful for and what we were blessed to have in our lives. And so that might be something that you do in your family, or you share a different tradition, but that's an amazing card. So the first card we have is enchantment. And enchantment comes in because we need to see the world through the eyes of children. Because sometimes when kids are born, and we forget as adults, I think, excuse me, to really see the world in a more enchanted way, because we just have grown up on the planet basically, and for us, we don't see the snow as enchantment. We see snow as now we have to drive in that, and how do we get to where we're going? And so we have a different mindset. So this is all about seeing the world through a children's eyes, right? And also, where can you find enchantment in yourself? Have you longed to paint? This is a good card for like creativity, right? We want to feel enchanted. So how do we do that? Well, Christmas is coming up, and so we have our Christmas lights, and Friday after Thanksgiving, a lot of people put up their Christmas trees. So maybe you're putting your Christmas tree up this week, and you know that's going to make you feel more enchanted. Then the next card that comes up is answered prayer. So this is a great card to have this week, because this is showing, and what they're saying is that prayers are going to be answered. Prayers that you've had for recently, and prayers that you had before. Now remember, last week we had listening, manifestation, ideas, and inspiration. So this week, through what you've manifested, you've gotten the enchantment card. Now you're going to get the answer to your prayer. Now it may not come the way you think it should, or maybe the way you thought, but this, again, because it's next to the enchantment card, means it's going to be a real surprise. It's going to be a happy surprise. And then finally we have balance. How do we balance out this week? Because there's a frenzy that happens around Thanksgiving. Everybody's at the grocery store buying food. Then everybody's cooking for several days. So there's a real frenzy that kind of builds momentum going into Thanksgiving on Thursday. So what we want to try to do is kind of relax, stay balanced, not allow ourselves to get off kilter, you know, try not to get caught up too much in the frenzy, but really have a methodical plan. That's what they're saying. Have a methodical plan. Don't forget to ask your angels to help you do that, because they're also saying we're here to help. And then finally, we have blessings. And as those blessings come in, they come in as rose petals. So there's lots of blessings that are going to happen this week. Blessings for you, for your family, for your friends. And what we want to do with the blessing card is maybe we're a blessing to someone else. So thinking back over your last Thanksgivings through the years, think where you may have been a blessing to someone. Because sometimes we forget, when we get caught up in our life, caught up in all the things that's happening now, that there was once upon a time a person that saw us as their blessing. And we may not feel that way right now. And we may be separated from our families. We may not be able to get back to our families. In traveling, there could be weather, there could be plane delays. We don't know what's happening, but what we can do is begin to remember, and also remember that we're God's blessing. We are a blessing for being here. We're the miracle that we're here to help others, to help ourselves, to have the balance that people need, right? We could be that blessing. We could be their answer to prayer. And we could also be the person that shows them how to stay in their enchanted being. I know I love to do that. I like to be out in the trees and see the flowers and the fairies, and I'm all over that. I'm much like this. I would love to see a unicorn. Not that they exist, but you know, I can always hope. I'm always looking for something. It's that whimsical, magical time where we can get in touch with our inner child. And then I also decided, I probably didn't do this, I used Healing with the Angel cards by Doreen Virtue for our first set of readings. And now I'm using Angel of Abundance by her and her son Grant. And the card that came out for that one is Quiet Retreat. This is such a beautiful card. And on it, it says, it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more time, you'll have more clarity about what to do next. So this is really about that balance card, taking time to see the enchantment in the world, right? Taking time to sit and hear that answer to prayer, then finding the balance to look for the blessings. So I hope you like this mini reading. Again, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Please be safe out there. And don't forget, you're always on my Reiki radar. This is Donna.